Hello, hello. Okay, we are running late a little bit. This helicopter took awful lot of time to load into the airport. Okay. All right, let's do this. Flight mail. What's happening? All right. Okay. Now let me say hi to everybody. I see Mark is in Discord, so let me unmute myself. Hello, hello.
Oh,
All right.
hello.
Hi, how are ya? I don't know why it took awful lot of time to load into the helicopter. Let's get rid of the doors, shall we? And there we are. And okay, we'll get started here in a little bit. Let me see who is in the chat on the YouTube side. I need to organize my windows a little bit. And oh, my pilot is like having a heart attack again. He is literally having a heart attack. Look at that. He is scared because I haven't flown this helicopter. He knows we are going to crash, so that's why he is having that.
He has epilepsy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna die now.
He's gonna have a seizure.
He is having his own. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Modo is not going to be here, so it's going to be you and me, Mark, I believe, in Discord. So, and then
Yeah.
who joins us in YouTube? So, well,
We'll see.
we'll see. Let's get started then. So it's this thing is super easy to start. So one thing I haven't done, I haven't changed to the helicopter, so it will be better, probably a good idea to change my controls so that I can fly this thing. Oh, come on. All right, there it is. Bell 47. Okay, that's done. And then this needs to be helicopter. Yep. And this needs to be helicopter. Okay. So now we should have everything. Ta-da. All right. Let's get started. So mixture full rich. And battery on. Okay. Nav lights. Alternator, nav lights. Okay, those are done. Magnetos to both. And this should start the engine. He's still having a seizure. Like, okay, he started the engines. He's going to kill me.
He's nervous.
He is super nervous. Like, I'm about to die type of nervous.
First solo flight.
Okay, let's see if I can take off without crashing anywhere. And I probably need to cut the volume down a little bit. I think it's too much over on your end, isn't it?
No, I don't hear very much.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what's transferred to YouTube. I don't want to.
Discord, so because otherwise I got an echo.
I hope it's not too loud. Anyway. Alright, what it was, so move it. That, so she tends to turn right, or rotate right after takeoff, so that's... Oh, I'm nervous too. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wrong side, it's right rudder, or right torque pedal. There slowly. Oops. Hey. Oh. Not happening. Come on. I forgot to fly helicopters, that's for sure. Oh, maybe I should do this. Hold on. I haven't checked the flight model. Okay. Alright. Let's see now. That's better. Okay. Let's not hit other aircraft around us, shall we? And then we'll just take off and go towards the city. That's the plan. Alright. And I'm not gonna worry about getting up on the runway and all that jazz. We will just increase the throttle and
There you are.
yeah, go to Canada, the Panama City, and take a tour around the city. Come back, load into a GA aircraft, and then yeah.
It looks like an airplane in the...
Well, I mean, yeah, it does.
It's not a helicopter.
Hold on, where is my volume? Yeah, I mean, when you take off, when you gain some speed, I think it's fine. The most hard part is to take off and keep her hovering. When you get moving, it's easy to control. It's almost like, oh, the weather is kicking in, by the way.
There you are.
Oh, that's the Panama City. I don't think we need to gain too much altitude, so we just need to just be able to get around and, you know, see things. And let me do this too, because it's going to make my life so much easier. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not a helicopter.
Oh, I'm not a helicopter in your screen? That's probably model matching sucks still, so that's probably why. Right, so there is the city. We're good. We will just fly around these high rises a little bit, maybe go to the marina or port, and then turn around, come back to the airport, try to land without crashing this thing. is always a possibility. And then head towards the canal. I'm gonna go down a little bit. Get close to the ground and see from a little bit closer distance. I need to increase the volume of my headset too, but if I cannot let go the joystick go, and it's on my left hand, so I need to reach out to. Yep, okay. Super loud, by the way. Having hard time hearing everybody. So let's see. Yeah, I probably need to do this. It's just super loud. I can't hear anything. Like I barely hear you. It's aircraft
turn down
engines.
your master volume.
Aircraft engines.
Simulator.
MISC. Yep, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
It was super loud. And I wasn't.
I turned mine down to about 25%. But
Did you really? It's still like, yeah, it's still like too much. Sound. Master. Do like 50%. And then aircraft engines, I'll cut it down to 50%. If it's too less when we do other things, we'll worry about that later on. Still, man, I mean, still super high. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to lower the engine sounds like all the way down to 20s or something. Doesn't it count as a
slow-moving icon A5?
Oh, okay.
So I can not overspeed too much.
All right. Yeah, this thing can go super fast. I think at most it will do 50, 60 indicated. Maybe if you force it too much to 80, maybe. But she definitely sure is a slow flyer. I think, yeah, 600 feet, something like that. That's what I read on the altimeter, but I'm trying to follow that road and the bridge to the other side of the town and get to those high rises over there, and maybe from there turn around, come back to the airport, grab a GA aircraft and do the canal. Okay, not too bad, I guess. Not a pro helicopter pilot in the sim anyway, so just trying to learn still. And the amount of movement you do in the airplane, like pitch roll, it's like, you know, 1/5 of that in the helicopter. If you do the same movement, you'll probably bank too much or pitch too much and kill yourself. Yeah, it's different. And even if they said like don't adjust any sensitivity on your controls, it's impossible for me to fly without setting up sensitivity curves. Okay, is it like loud taxes over here?
I think they have I think they have zero income tax, and they even have seniors discounts on your utilities.
Oh, okay, okay, that's good.
Trying to attract those American
Is that Bonanza you're flying, or I'm seeing it as a Bonanza maybe? I don't know.
It's an Icon A5
Oh,
amphibious.
okay. Even yeah, it's A5. I see it now. But even if it's like default aircraft, it cannot still model match. That sucks.
There's a problem though with the throttle control in this one. After the Australian patch, this thing's never flown as reliably as before. I don't know why.
I don't know when they are going to fix all these issues like model. I mean, it's not major. It's not gonna, hold you back from flying, but it breaks the immersion. Like you are in an airport trying to fly live traffic, and then all of a sudden it shows an A320 like a GA aircraft. That's not good.
So the issue with the A5 is the throttle control sometimes goes haywire and it starts going backwards as though you had selected reverse access in the settings, but I never did that. It starts to oscillate. Quick solution is put it on pause, move the throttle slowly up and down, and then it kind of resets the throttle.
Yeah, I'm looking into a solution to do the control setup outside of the sim, such as FSUI PC or SpadNext. Actually, I'm just trying the trial version of the SpadNext to see if it will be something, because I started like hating to change controls every time I change an aircraft. It's too much. You go in there, change your controller setup, and SpadNext, it does it for you. If you can set it up the way you set up the aircraft in the sim, then it's a better way of doing it. You don't need to do it in the sim if you do it in the app.
I'm gonna now use the sim and play around in the settings, see if I get this to work again, because I really lost control of the throttle here.
Yeah, the thing I hate is default aircraft, like GA aircraft, they always use the same variable. So if you set for GA single engine, you're pretty much down for all the default aircraft, and same goes for GA twin for the defaults. But when you start purchasing payware and realize they are not using the same controls, then you are lost. You have to have like pretty much a controller setup for each payware aircraft you have.
Custom. Oh, there you are. You're still flying a model, I don't know what kind, but it shows B-47, like the aircraft type is correct, but the rendition is not a helicopter at all.
Yeah, it's all of, I mean, yeah, they are not doing, it's not, the sim is not doing a good job matching the model with what's there. Exactly.
I would think that this would be one of the things that you have to make work before you're be allowed to release a helicopter in the marketplace. How can they get away with this?
Interesting, but it's, I mean, this helicopter was like unflyable for months until they provided a fix, the developer. So last patch I think came.
For you. I didn't want to buy it unless you approved it, but you say it's flyable, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, there are some others that are free. Robinson R44 and the other stuff that uses a tool to inject the flight model. This one has its own. It's using what it was, Airland FS, a tool to inject the flight model so that it's accurately acting like a helicopter, not like an airplane.
Some of the regulars didn't make an appearance today.
No, yeah, I mean, Captain Magazenin sent a message saying he is not feeling well and he will be going to bed early, and Modo said he has family gathering in the next town, so he will be there, so he's not here today.
That's why I missed last week and family gathering issues. We were doing a big cleanup after they left. I mean, they didn't leave it a mess, it's just, you have to do your sheets and everything, so yeah, they were here for about a week, 4 people, so it's quite disruptive.
Yeah, so we'll see What happens? It looks like it's you and me, and maybe some other people are watching on YouTube, but I didn't see in the anything in the chat. So be it. We'll just have our time, enjoy, and then
They can't hear me because I'm on Discord, right?
they can hear us. What we are talking in Discord on the stream. They can.
Oh, they can hear it on YouTube, can't they?
Yep, because it's a single audio source coming from the computer and sent to YouTube. If I can break it down, yeah, I need to set up something to break it down so that I can control whether it's heard on YouTube or not. I'm going back to the airport. I'm going to switch to airplane. If I can land this thing without crashing. And we'll take it from there. I don't know what I should fly, but I can just I'll hop into the latest one I have, the Cessna 414.
How fast is that flying?
160 cruise.
I'll have to get a faster plane to join you then. This can't go much more than.
Yeah, I can probably. Yeah, A5 is not going to be fast enough to catch up to that airplane. Yeah.
I might go to the TBM or something for another.
Maybe I'm thinking about. Oh, Douglas is here. Yeah, Douglas, Panama has a really great skyline. It's pretty. Mark, maybe what was it? The Bonanza, Beechcraft Baron, 52, not Bonanza. But Bonanza might do too. I don't know. It can probably get up to that altitude. But all right, I'm aiming for that empty spot right there, which looks like a GA parking area. I need to slow down. That's for sure. And let's not crash, but it is possible. So
Crash at this speed. In real life, you're supposed to flare at the last minute just before.
I know, you have to get closer and closer and
Yeah,
I'm crashing. That's for sure. We don't want to be up like here on above these buildings. Yeah, I know. In real life, you do like cut the throttle, and then I think that's what they do, like flare and crash.
I don't think they necessarily cut throttle so much as they changed the pitch, the rotor pitch, and so it's not providing the
maybe
same.
it's not modeled correctly. I'm not gonna worry about that, but it might not be modeled correctly too. And it's super sensitive. Like you touch ground a little bit faster, it thinks that you crashed. So not gonna worry about it. Helicopters still do require a lot of work in the sim to be accurate.
I was in a helicopter during a controlled crash, and we hit the ground pretty hard, but it didn't break apart.
Guess that's a good thing, huh?
Well, they're meant to handle it. I was surprised. I thought the skids would be curled up around the fuselage, but they can take a lot of force in a crash landing. Yeah. Is it auto rotation? Our engine gave out while we were flying. It just what happened was a piece of the cowling, the clip from the cowling, it's got sucked into the turbine, and that was out like a light.
Oh. Yeah. Oh wow.
Be fun.
Yeah, right.
The pilot turns to me. He says, "That's the third time that I've had to do that." He tells me. And then I thought, I'm not getting enough pay for this.
Third time he had to crash land?
Third time he had to do a forced landing, yeah.
Oh my gosh. While I'm here, let me just
old.
Like it's interesting, like because we think it's going to kill you if you crash a helicopter, right? And in real life it might not be the real thing. Like they might be a little bit more different or
it's more forgiving. You only need
forgiving,
auto rotation. You probably just need a few hundred feet to do a proper auto rotation and give yourself enough ground effect to not kill everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
In other words, you don't need a big long runway like for an airplane or a roadway. We just found an access road, a gravel access road to a drill site, and we landed there.
Okay.
And
So
it was
that's...
just a few hundred feet, maybe skidded about a couple hundred feet, and that was it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
I always thought like if you crash in a helicopter, like you're done. But looks like it's not true. It's not true.
It's however, we didn't know why the engine had quit until there's an accident investigation later.
Yeah, scary if you ask me. I mean, it's very scary. All right, I guess I'm ready.
206, I think. Yeah.
Let me check the conditions. All players, live traffic, live weather. Let's go. So what's your aircraft? What you choose?
I'm probably going to choose the EDB 930 just because I'm familiar with it. I'm trying to land my icon right now.
Okay. I'll wait for you. It'll be a while until I get ready for...
It takes a while to get this thing down.
Oh.
It kind of floats like it's...
The chat is not displayed.
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't realize I wasn't displaying the chat in the stream. Do I need to change the link every time? Looks like it. Yep. Alright, there we go.
Okay, I won't bother taxing. I'll just change now.
Alright. Where am I? I need to pause my Trek AR. So this thing is getting quite a bit of improvements.
Looks pretty old school.
It is old school. Like, it's an old twin, but turbocharged, so it can, and it's a pressurized cabin, so it can go up to 25,000. That is the only reason I purchased this thing. So let's get rid of the chocks and tie downs and PIDA covers and everything else. And you know, it's good. It's good. Let's close those too. And get rid of the tablet. And the texturing, I think they did a good job with the texture work. So it's better than the others that I have seen. So I think we can fly 3,000–4,000 feet above the ground, or we'll make a decision if we need to go higher or if we want to go higher. But at this point, what we will do is, there we go. That's the batteries on, magneto's on. What is that? Oh, nav lights. All right, and I have my fuel tanks turned on. Yep, they are. Mixture full rich, prop full forward, crack open the throttle, and turn the pumps to prime the engines.
We just doing a VFR flight?
We are doing a VFR.
Okay. Pretty stormy, but that's fine.
Yeah, I know. The weather might be not ideal for VFR. What's happening? Hold on, I know what's happening. Okay. Now we should be fine. Oops. All right, let's do this again. Now, anti-collision lights, full mixture, full RPM, prime the engine, clear prop, right? There we go. That's engine number 1. Let's go to 1000 RPM to idle, turn the alternator on, prime the right engine. And that's the right engine starting. Back to 1000 RPM to idle. 1500 is too much. Okay. All right. Avionics on. And I'll just plug the DME on. And we are doing... Oh, let me check the chat. Someone is there saying hi. Is that... Oh, yeah. Thank you, Gecko1. Okay. So we're up and running. I think we can use some lighting in the cockpit due to it being stormy. Let me check the fuel we have. And this is always a problem in Microsoft Flight Simulator, to get the CG right, get the payload right. We'll keep it like this. I'm not 49 kilograms, by the way. Let's do this.
49.
Yeah, and I think it's part of the reason is this is... Hold on, I know what's happening here. This doesn't take or play well with the metric units. That's what's happening there. It will be probably fine now. Yep. See, it doesn't play well with the metric units. But yeah, we'll be fine. All right, so function. Yep. Okay, our fuel computer is done. We will climb to 3000 initially. Flight director can come on. And we are not going to follow a specific route, do we? We will take off and follow the canal to the other side. I mean, the only frequency I can tune is 109er, just for situational awareness. And 00, right? Let me see. Checking the frequency. Yep, 109er 00. We'll keep it on nav 1 for now. We'll probably not receive it just yet. And here we go. You ready? Did you load it, Mark?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
sitting. I set myself up at the runway here.
All right. Parking brake
Waiting on
is off, and I'm coming.
I'm facing north on the runway. No, you seem to be down at the south end somewhere.
I'll try to find you here in a little bit as soon as I figure out where the runway is.
Sorry, you're on the north end of the runway. I'm on the south end.
Okay. So that means we might have to meet up in the air, or do you want me to come to your end of the runway?
Doesn't matter. It's basically a crosswind here. I think it could take off either way. It's coming from my left at 9 knots.
Okay, I see you on all the way on that end.
Yeah.
And I have no problems taxiing there, following this taxiway. So let's do this. And I will increase the throttle to get there a little bit faster.
I'm probably at the optimal position for takeoff because the crosswind's a little bit
Yeah, looking
coming
to
from the northwest.
by looking to the windsock, I think you are.
Yeah. It's a little northwest.
Okay, I will come your way. Super fast for taxi, but trying to make it to you before it's too late. But yeah,
I think you're going to lose your license again going that fast.
yeah, right. Doing 30 knots 35 on the taxiway, I think they will be upset with that. And it's hard to control the aircraft, which makes sense because when you have speed, I think the wind will also start pushing you around, right? As even if you don't have enough lift to generate enough lift for takeoff, you still. What's happening? What's wrong with the brakes? It's still so sensitive. The nose. Like, look at that. I'm touching the brakes and it's just sinking to the ground. There is a lot of things that will be fixed. This is still considered a beta, so they are saying in 3 weeks they will sort out all the issues and getting some feedback from the people who purchased this thing as a beta and working around those. But yeah.
Well, at least you look like an airplane and not like a helicopter. You got that right.
All right, there you are. TBM. Okay. Does that look like a TBM in my screen, or is it a different aircraft? And I think we are just following the runway heading straight towards the canal, because canal should be on our left side, and if I'm not mistaken.
You can go through me and go ahead if you want. I'll follow you.
All right.
But I think I'm going to go too fast in this thing compared to you. It's a pretty fast plane.
It is pretty fast. You probably will pass me.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, that's just so weird. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, there is a crosswind. I need to like almost half right rudder to keep her on the ground, or set the center line. Well, we're getting there. As the rate gear is coming up, synchronize the heading back to our current heading, and I need to clear that tree line. Flaps up. It shouldn't be a problem though for this aircraft. And we also started to pick up the signal, which is good. And I'll probably hand fly. And do not worry about autopilot or anything like that. So we should start turning left from here. There is the... I think that's what we are going to follow to get to the other end. The water, the canal. I need to get back to climb power setting, 35 inches, 2500 RPM, and adjust my trim, and there we go. So that's too much pitch. Keep it steady. Just like that, okay. I see some activity on the in a twin engine GA. Yes, I am in a twin engine GA. It's not King Air, it's the Chancellor. Yes, you're right. Hey, Captain Megazenin. That's okay. I hope you start feeling better shortly. I hope you'll get better soon. I'm just trying to follow the canal. And I think I'm gonna cut the power a little bit more and slowly get to the cruising setup, because I'm not gonna climb too high. I want to stay under this cloud line and don't want to climb up into the clouds, so I'll probably keep her here at 2300.
So what's your planned airspeed?
For now I think I am doing 170 indicated.
Okay.
If I get, yep, 170 or 80 indicated. I can slow down. I'm not at my cruise
That's okay, I
settings
can
as
push
yet.
this up. Yeah,
Yeah, you can probably make up to me.
I'm not even half throttle yet, I'm being 160, so...
Yeah. I'm trying to correct my trim setting so that I don't have to push the stick forward to stay level. Because I'm not planning to climb anymore until we clear these clouds. This is better. Yeah, it's definitely raining outside. Yep.
Too fast.
Where are we? We're supposed to be above, yep, above the river.
I don't see any ships.
I don't either, yeah. I mean,
And I have the pack, you know, the free scenery pack for the ships, but nothing showing up.
oh, there is one. Right there.
Ahead of you.
I see two more. Clouds are not making it easy to see down below, but
Yeah.
I have another one right there. And when we come around this corner, we'll probably see more. And the weather is clearing up, so like that. And there's another ship over there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any ships. I don't
Oh,
know
really?
why. I think it should matter your graphics settings.
Oh, if you have
Traffic settings.
hi Patrice, greetings to France. Yeah, I don't know if it has anything to do with like sea vehicle setting that you have.
Yeah, I can see them in other coastal cities, so I'm not sure why. Like if I go to Singapore,
That's
I see ships
interesting.
everywhere.
That's interesting.
Let's check my settings here.
There's another one right there that I'm seeing.
Leisure boats is 50% density.
Mine is like, I think, set to 100%.
Okay, I'll try 100. Apply.
Hi Peter, yeah, I mean, greetings to Belfast, and we are trying to fly around the Panama Canal, trying to get to the other end. Just a little bit of background on what we are doing is we started what we call a world tour. Started in Istanbul and started traveling the world every weekend, streaming and starting from where we left off. So last week we arrived to Panama City. This week we are departing from Panama City and passing the canal to the other end. And next week we will find another destination from here and go there. That is the plan. Alright, it's a challenge to keep her not climbing. I probably need to cut the power. Like, flying slow and low is nearly impossible. I mean, it's possible, but you have to put a lot of controller input rather than trim. Trim is not happening. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen a single boat in the water yet, and I can see individual trees and everything. It's not my resolution. It's pretty good.
It's probably, it has something to do with, I don't know if it has anything to do with, after the sim update there was a free vessels global library
There was an update, I think.
that I downloaded from the marketplace for free, which is, I believe, putting these all cargo ships and their models into the sim.
Yeah.
Could be, I don't know.
I think I have the latest update for that.
Okay, so if you do,
say
then
it works in other cities like Singapore. There's ships
oh,
all
okay.
over the bay.
So then it's the problem with Panama, I guess, huh? And we are on that VOR core, so that VOR is next to the airport, by the way, and we are almost on the other end of the canal, but I just wanna fly around a little bit and see a little bit more before we head back to land, and then think about what to do next week from here, because I don't think we have enough people to, and I don't have enough time to find a question and ask, because I'm hand flying and not using the autopilot. So we'll decide on something for next week. I will make an executive decision. I don't know. I mean, it'll be a fun trip from, and we need to go backwards a little bit to go back to South America, a little bit inland. So
Back to Colombia?
yeah, we can. I think we can go back to Colombia. Maybe not to Bogota, but maybe some other city in Colombia.
There's some coastal resort. Well, there's actually islands off the west coast that are supposed to be resorts. A friend of mine visited them. He says they're beautiful.
Yeah, I will check the map, find something that will get us closer to inland South America for the next week, and then, you know, I don't even know what aircraft we should be using and what we should be flying with and all that. So see, I mean, I even have sailboats, a lot of cargo ships trying to pass. There's the canal, there's the passage.
Interesting.
And there's one inside. So from outside, there's it. Yup, and more ships coming towards this side to pass. Weather is kicking in again.
Yeah, weird. I see the ships on your YouTube feed, but nothing going on here in my simulator.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. Now we are flying level. I'm not touching the controllers, and she's trimmed. Yeah, not superb, but you know, enough to not to lose altitude and stay level. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of ships in front of me. There's some in the port too. Yep, there are a lot of ships around. I'm not sure still. Maybe, I mean, not right now, but maybe it will fix itself after you restart the sim. That's what I'm thinking. I wonder if these ships eventually make it to the canal and pass, or are they just static models that they placed here? That seems to have some engine motion. according to what I see in the water. That thing looks like it's moving. Now I need the helicopter to land on one of these ships to see what it is doing.
I think I tried that in Singapore, but I think I just went through.
You went through the ship into the sea? Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
true.
There's the velocity, the electric thing.
And we should see the airport. I think at the distance there should be an airport that I was planning to land. We are pretty much parallel to that according to my HSI. It's off to the right side.
Pleasure craft, just one. On my
Just
left.
one?
That's the first one I've noticed. It's no ship. It's just a pleasure boat. Some yacht, maybe.
I mean, I have a lot of ships in the distance. Oh, there's that one. Looks like it's moving. Wow. Yeah, there's some activity. That's for sure. Alright. And are you using Little Navmap?
No.
Little Navmap is displaying each and every AI ship also in the map. I'm seeing like.
I see a ship to your right. You're just passing it now. I think.
Yep, it's moving. See that one?
Yeah, and I'm starting to see another one further out to the right and further north.
Yeah, this one is definitely moving. It's not static.
Yeah. This looks like a real ship too, not just some yacht.
No, yeah.
Because technically the setting just says, do you want to increase density of pleasure boats? That may or may not include ships.
Ah, okay.
This looks like a pleasure boat. This is not a big ship. So I'm only seeing pleasure boats. That's a nice looking yacht there, double decker.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're just using the pleasure ones seeing the pleasure boats only. Okay.
That's all I see. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to get back on the VOR course and get there to see if we are landing there or going, because I need to free my hands a little bit to look into the plan of what we will be doing. I think 1000 feet is good enough for me to stay there, and I need to cut the manifold pressure a little bit to slow down. Yep, it's coming in.
Crummy.
So it's yeah, it is. There are a lot of ships that I see here, so it's coming. That means we are close to that airport.
This cloud is very low.
Yeah. All right, airport should be right in front of us, according to what I see on my HSI.
I see it.
How do you?
Well, yeah, because I turned on the indicators in the simulator.
Ah,
so
okay,
it's
okay.
Just 6.5 nautical miles ahead of you.
Which means I need to slow down if I'm going to land. Cut. Maybe go to like almost idle, mixture full rich. I'm drifting. Oh, there it is. I saw it now. It's right there. Okay.
Approaching from the south, the airport?
I think I am, yes.
I can't see the strip, so I hope I'm lining up for it.
Okay, last notch of flaps. I think I had my landing lights on all this time. Right. A bit twitchy during landing.
There it is.
Not coming in.
Altitude is easy to figure out since we know we're landing at sea level.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Alright, touchdown. Brakes. Nice.
Okay. More flap.
Thanks, Pat Reese. Yep, not too bad. Still hard to keep on the ground. One thing I have talked or reported to the developer is this aircraft specifically is quite picky when you are on the ground, and when you have the slightest wind, it throws it around even during taxi. So you need to taxi very slowly to make sure you are not going to have any problems. As you see, it wants to go to the right all the time, and I'm having a hard time keeping her steady. But we made it. Alright. Let's clean her up. Landing lights. Oh. Alright. We'll get to a parking spot here. Oh, I think on our right. Where are the buildings?
Yeah.
There are no terminal in this airport, or what? Am I missing anything
so far? Yeah.
It is showing on our left, on my left. There is a set of buildings. I see some over on the right side. Maybe that's what they are. And this is all you get in this airport. Yep, there are some buildings over there. We'll find the parking spot back there.
Oh, there they are. Not very big.
Yeah, I'm looking to see where is the entry point into the terminal area. Probably just a little bit more ahead of me. Oh, there was one over here. So tiny that you can miss easily. Oops. Okay, I'll just use this. This is going to take us to the parking spots, I guess, or the terminal building. Well, that's the fuel box,
Yep.
right?
That's gotta be.
And I don't see any other parking spots other than over on this side, so because we are in a GA aircraft, I have no problems crossing the grass like that. Yep, I know. Maybe not ideal, maybe airport management is super upset because I damaged their grass, but
Yeah.
hey, that's it. Alright, nice and easy. Parking brake is now set. taxi lights off, landing lights off, anti-collision lights are... Oh, magnetos. I turned off the magnetos. I don't know which switch does what. How bad. Okay, cut those, and let's just turn everything off, shall we? And the boost pumps, and then alternators, battery, and I think I can bring my tablet and open the doors and put the chocks and plugs and tie downs and everything back in place. And let's open the doors so that the passengers can grab their stuff and be on their way. Cool. So next week I will talk about something, think about something to do next week, and then it will be posted to the description of the video when I'm planning or scheduling the stream. You can find the information there. I'm just checking the map to see where else we can go from here. I think what we need to do from here is, yes, we can keep going, follow the land or follow the sea, and I don't know. I'll think about the destination, not too far away from here. What about, did we went to Sierra Kilo Lima Charlie, Antonio Roldan Betancourt, and then we can plan a journey from there, but that's, I don't know how long it's gonna take us to get there. Yep, I'll think of something. I need to do some digging. Yep.
Panama used to be part of Colombia.
Is it really?
Historically, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
we'll be in Colombia.
we'll get back to Colombia, I guess, sometime in the next stream, and then we'll keep going from there to our future destinations, I guess.
Well, it'd be fun to fly down that down the Andes, right down the mountain chain there, all the way to the end. Be spectacular flying, I think.
Okay.
That's just a suggestion, like you go onto Peru and Chile and all that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I will look into some visually pleasing routes rather than trying to fly with an airliner, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And take it from there, yeah.
Enjoy the scenery.
And to enjoy the scenery, I think it makes a lot more sense to do it that way than jumping, you know, I mean, it's fine, it's okay to jump into an airliner to cover bigger distances, but I think if we are doing this for sightseeing and seeing different places, GA makes more sense. Yeah, thanks Mark for joining me in this stream and being with me. And Patrice, bye, thank you for joining. Peter, Keycore, and I'm just checking who else responded in the chat. Gecko1. So thanks for joining, guys. I'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Mark, talk to you later. I'm gonna disconnect from Discord and set up everything on the computer side. Thanks for joining again. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Yep, bye.